Hey y'all, cause it's raw and real and fuck how you feel, cause it's raw and real and fuck how you feel. Alright, so I'm gonna be talking about emotionally unavailable people. Alright, I'm gonna just put a disclaimer on out there. I'm really about to, I got my retainer in and it's like really hard to talk. When I started talking to guys and shit, dating guys, it was always based off of sex. Like we friends, now we fuck buddies, now we go together. It wasn't never like we're dating, we're courting each other, we're getting to know each other first. It was always like fucking then we getting to know each other, which I feel like causes a lot of confusion and chaos. And yeah, it just don't make fucking sense. But if that works for you, then go ahead. Like I said, this is just my experiences and how it molded me into who I am today. Let me see. I don't like the ends of this shit. It's giving. Alright, so I feel like with that. Hold the fuck up. I'm about to take this shit out. I can't talk to y'all like this. Alright, I can talk to y'all for real. Cause that retainer shit, baby. Yeah, it wasn't like concise. It wasn't like they asked me, hey, can you be my girlfriend? It would just be fucking now we together. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you really don't know what the fuck is going on. So with that being said, I feel like I attracted a lot of emotionally unavailable men. Because like I said, we was basing our relationship off sex. You don't have to have feelings for somebody to have sex with them, obviously. We know that. So with me doing that, I basically really fucked myself up because it's like, I think with that, like I said, you don't have to have feelings with somebody to have sex. So we friends, we fuck buddies, and then I'm thinking we just gonna be fuck buddies, but then it end up turning into a relationship. And like I said, I would never really know when I was in a relationship until they be like, oh, you my girl, or they tripping about, certain shit. Oh, and like I said, this is for both genders. I said take the meat, spit out the bones. So males don't feel excluded, because it's some probably emotionally unavailable women out there, and I'm one of them. So, all right, I told y'all this is the Raw and Real channel. I'm just tell y'all what the fuck it is. All right, I'm just give y'all a real life example. Say you talking to, fuck y'all, my head. Hold on. Say you talking to somebody, and that shit feel good. Okay, say you talking to somebody, and you talking about a relationship, and they kind of just say they just get in a relationship with you just to shut you up type shit, because they want to fuck you, but they not emotionally available. So they like, all right, let me just, like I said in the last video, fake a relationship to get the sex. So they do that, and then you trying to get to know him, because like I said, you doing the shit backwards. I'm really talking about me right now, but you doing the shit backwards. So it's like you trying to get to know him when you already should have knew him before you started having sex with him. All right, so you trying to get to know him. He's shutting you out, being distant, and it's like he's emotionally unavailable. Obviously, shit. He ain't trying to talk to you. He ain't trying to, he can't get too close to you because everybody hurt him. And wait, hold up, bitch. Everybody's hurting him, and he got his heart broken when he was in the first grade, and like his mom was a bitch, and just all of these different type of excuses. I said his mom was a bitch. I'm not talking about nobody's mama, but I was just saying random shit. You know how I do. So yeah, he's going on and on and on. So he's giving you all these reasons to why he can't love you properly, and why he can't be there for you emotionally, and why he can't get too close to you. But you wasn't having a problem with getting close to this box though. But like I said, you don't have to have feelings to have sex with somebody. A lot of people don't think of sex as a sacred thing. Y'all literally is connecting y'all fucking bodies. And I'm speaking for myself too, because I used to think like this. Y'all connecting y'all fucking bodies into one. Y'all transferring energy. You know what I'm saying? DNA. I don't want to get too deep, because y'all gonna be like, this bitch is fucking crazy. She need to go to a mental hospital. Almost threw the fuck up. Oh my God. had thought while I was taping yesterday, I was so irritated. I'm having too many fucking health ailments, bitch. If they're thinking that sex is not that big of a deal to them, then they don't mind having sex with you and not trying to actually get to know you. I done had motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, I want to be with you, but I can't because my heart's so broken. You know, all different types of shit. Unhealed trauma, situations they ain't deal with internally, like, and then the longer you stay, they gonna think that you don't really require love or you don't really need that shit, because if you did, you wouldn't have stayed. Excuse me, you wouldn't have stayed there. So, my skin looks so good, y'all. Look at that. Look hydrated. Y'all see the glisten on my... Oh, I'm gonna do a video about that. About talking to yourself positively. I'm gonna do a video about that shit. I wrote it down so I won't forget. Because I'm trying to be busting this shit out. Because I start school soon, and I'm probably not going to be on here like that. So I'm going to just try to like have everything scheduled so they drop on certain days and stuff. And then, yeah, like I said, the longer you stay, they're not going to feel like it's a problem. They're just going to give you the... Okay, say you got requirements, right? Basically, the standing on business shit. I don't really like saying that because everybody be saying it, and these motherfuckers do not be standing on business. They be standing on bullshit. But anyway, so you telling him this what you need, but you're willing to wait for this person and try to help them like you're a fucking psychiatrist so that they can be emotionally available for you. You ever been dating somebody? All right, say you dating somebody. All right, so say one of your requirements is dating somebody, they have to have a car. So then you start dating somebody that don't have a car, but he got every other characteristic, and then you just like, oh, well, if he had a car, you know, he would be the perfect guy. No, you going based off potential. Go based off what the fuck you see. I'm not trying to segue into no other shit, but go based off what the fuck you see, how the fuck they treating you. Motherfuckers talk all day long. I promise you. These motherfuckers talk like they a fucking politician. They will sit there and feed you some bullshit just because that little glimmer of hope that you got for them to get their shit together or to become emotionally available and that, oh, let me help him through his problems and let me do this and let me do that. You're not his fucking therapist. You're not her fucking therapist. I'm not saying don't be there for somebody, but don't make their problems your problems. Because once you sit there and stick around with a motherfucker and they got all this shit, I told you, he said his mom's a bitch, his, you know, like his dick is little and his heart was broken and, you know, somebody broke into his fucking car and, you know, then his back itches. It's just too much. They will tell you anything. Just so you can, they try to play off the sympathy card. So they'll guilt trip you, say all of this, ooh, oh, you know, the Eeyore shit. So you can stick the fuck around. Whole time they're not trying to change. They see you sticking around. They told you some bullshit. They told you that they was going to change, that they was going to work on themselves, that they just needed some time to, you know, become emotionally available and, you know, they wish they could and da-da-da-da-da. They played off that sympathy card. So they see that you basically taking in a bullshit, not to negate what that person has going on, but they're using that as a crutch at this point. So they like, all right, I played off the sympathy card. I told them this shit. They stuck around. All I gotta do is keep telling them fucking other shit. So they just keep sticking around. Whole time I'm not trying to better myself. I'm not trying to get mental help or nothing like that. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? They're not trying to better themselves. They just telling you that because they know they told you that before and you stuck around and all they gotta do is keep telling you fucking bullshit and you're gonna keep sticking around. I love y'all, okay? I gotta tell y'all that when I be getting too passionate, I don't want y'all to be like, oh, this bitch going crazy. No, it's just I've been through this shit and I I'd rather y'all not go through this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather me go through it and I'll tell y'all about it than y'all have to go through it and find out on your own. You know what I'm saying? Learn from somebody else's mistakes, basically. I literally dated. I literally dated like all emotionally unavailable men. Like, it literally don't make no sense. It's literally crazy. Excuse me. You keep sticking around and listening to this person's nursery rhymes and all this Jack and Jill went up the hill and all this other shit if you want to. You only wasting your time, you only hurting yourself. And I'm telling you this off of experience. I told y'all, I'm not telling y'all this shit because, oh, I think I'm better than somebody. No. No, not at all. Y'all like my little babies. Like, I'm a very nurturing person. Y'all are like my little babies. So I'd rather me get hurt than y'all get hurt. I don't know. It's just like, I stuck around and they had shit to show for it. They'll try to flip shit on you and be like, yeah, you know, you're pressuring me too much. That's why I can't be emotionally available. And then, you know, like, you combed your hair like my ex. So that made me think of my ex. And then it's like, I felt like you was her. So it's like, it just brought me back into where she traumatized me to where I couldn't be, you know, like, emotionally available to you. Bro, I'm telling y'all, motherfuckers be saying the most outrageous, outlandish shit. Like, but the more you run with it, the more they gonna keep feeding you bullshit. Because it's working. You sticking around. They don't have to get themselves together because all they know all they gotta do is guilt trip you and you gonna stick your little self around. Oh. The emotionally unavailable. I feel like when people be emotionally unavailable, they tend to cheat. They're more likely to cheat, in my opinion. Because just like you're emotionally unavailable, so it's just like, what, like, you don't really give a fuck, honestly. Because if you did, you wouldn't do the shit. But I digress. It's like they be fucking cheating and be like, yeah, because I'm so heartbroken and, you know, I feel like you was going to do me like this person. So, you know, I was talking to her and I was just trying to distract myself from my feelings. And then it just be like, bro, like, either you want to fuck with me or you don't. But like I said, I used to listen to that Rumpelstiltskin ass shit, them riddles and rhymes that motherfuckers used to be spitting to me and stick the fuck around because I really liked them and I really wanted this shit to work. For real, like, people, they will gaslight you, they'll manipulate you to make it seem like you the fucking problem, but the whole time they got unresolved issues and, you know what I'm saying, you just the closest thing. So instead of taking self-accountability, they put it on you because you right there. Or you got some bold people that be like, well, you knew I was this way, you stuck around, that's on you. I'm telling you, I done fucked with some assholes, my boy. What's the fucking saying? When you live next to an asshole, you go fucking nuts, or you... Yeah, think about that shit. Take it how you want to take it. I don't know if y'all caught that, but... Yeah. Asshole, nuts. He's being a dick, making you go nuts. And you live next to an asshole, you're going nuts like the nuts. Yeah. You're going nuts like the nuts. Bro, what the fuck do I be talking about? And y'all be sitting here listening to me. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I really do appreciate y'all taking time out y'all day to listen to me rant and rave and try to give y'all advice and stuff. I really appreciate that. For trusting me with your time, because time is some shit you can never get back. And yeah, time is some shit you can never get back. So you wasting time on that dude or that girl and they keep showing you they emotionally unavailable, they not trying to get help, they want to put all their problems on you, you better run for the fucking hills. Like, what's her name? Kate Bush said, bitch. I'm not about to sing the song, but she like, I'm running up that hill, I'm running up the hill. Yeah. I said I wasn't going to sing it, I ended up singing it. I just don't want y'all wasting y'all time. Or y'all energy. If you see somebody ain't trying to change, they keep showing you shit, they keep cheating, they keep being distant, pushing you to the side, you know, they talking about they scared. Alright, well, when you're not scared no more, hit me up and see if I still be around. Because other than that, the longer you wait, bitch, they just never gonna change. Because there's no consequences. They feel like you're not holding them accountable, so it's like, why would I hold myself accountable? Like, they not gonna hold themselves accountable, so if you ain't doing it, then it's like, shit, what the fuck? I gotta get out of jail free card. Let me keep playing Run Around the Rosie with this person. Motherfuckers will tell you they love you. They tell you all types of shit. Just for you to stick around. Ooh, it just hit me. Fuck, hold on. They'll be like, oh yeah, cause you know, like my ex left me in 2000 fucking, in 2000, and you know, it's 2024, and you know, I got abandonment issues, and I knew you was always gonna leave me because everybody leaves me. Now you like, oh baby, no, I'm not gonna leave. And then what your ass do? What you do? Tell me. You sit right there. That's what you do. I'm telling y'all, pay attention to that shit. Because at this point, you don't need me to help you. You need God, okay? You need a psychiatrist. You need to go to the psych ward. You need God. And I've been to the psych ward, so I can say that shit. I don't want to go, oh, bitch, you're trying to say we're crazy. I was in a motherfucking psych ward. I know, shit. I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to drop that video about depression and suicide. I'm not going to say the word. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though. I don't know if y'all ready for that. It's like they using you at their fucking disposal. They too scared to be alone and be with their thoughts, so they rather have you in here going berserko and going through the turmoil with them. If you really love somebody, if you really care about somebody, you will go get the help. If y'all have to take a break and you go get help so you can be right for that person, that's the type of energy that you need to say. Because all this ring around the rosy and pocket full of posy shit is not cutting the chase, sir. Ma'am. So pay attention, for real. Don't waste your time. I'm telling you. Do not waste your time. I learned a lot of valuable lessons dealing with them type of men. And I'm 24 now. So I'd rather learn this shit now than I'm 40 years old dealing with shit like this. Don't let nobody treat you like a second option. Don't let nobody drag you along to Disney World and La La Land and Neverland and all this other shit. Because they don't want to own up to their shit. I'm telling you, it takes a lot of self-awareness, a lot of putting the pride to the side to be honest with yourself, taking self. You gotta really be willing to look in the mirror and be like, you know what, you fucked up. You shouldn't have did that, or you could have handled that better. That should take a lot of pride. I mean, no. It takes a lot of putting your pride to the side and just being real with yourself. Do I have any other examples? What's that movie? It's called, damn. They got Angela Bassett, Whitney Houston, Loretta Devine, and somebody else. What's the name of that shit? It's a movie. You know what I'm talking about? It's the four ladies, and they like dealing with shit with men. I remember, what's her name? Savannah. That's Whitney Houston character. She was fucking with a married man, and he kept telling her he was gonna leave his wife and 2 kids to be with her. He was just stringing her along because he just wanted to fuck her, or it was, you know, whatever. It was a break from reality. But yeah, he was emotionally unavailable. I know that's probably a bad example, but that's just the example that I came up with. She was sitting there waiting around for years, I think, waiting on that man. And he ain't never leave his wife. I'm telling you, if somebody really want to do something, they gonna do it. If their actions not lining up with their words, you got you a case, bitch. Don't let these people drive you crazy. You can do that shit on your own. You don't need nobody to drive you crazy. I feel like somebody asking me, why do the people do that, though? I think I answered that already, though. They don't want to take self-accountability. Shit. It's easier to just put everything on everybody else and blame it on everybody else. Like they blame it on their ex. Yeah, the ex might have fucked you over, but you got to deal with those feelings, because if not, you're going to take that shit out on somebody else and you just carrying it. And you just carrying extra baggage, extra luggage. I don't know about y'all, but when I'm in the airport, I don't like to have a whole bunch of luggage, bitch. Yeah, listen to that song called Bag Lady by Erykah Badu. That's my shit. I might listen to that once I get off of here. But yeah, you don't want to be carrying around all of that shit. Like, really deal with that shit. If you need to have a talk with that person, you know, if you need closure and you able to do it respectfully, go ahead. If that's what you feel like you need to do. You can also write a letter to a person. Act like you writing it to that person. Don't mail it out. Don't ship it or whatever. Write a letter to that motherfucker and rip that shit up, burn it, whatever you gotta do to get that shit off your chest. Do a voice journal. If you got an iPhone, I'm pretty sure they got it on Android too. The voice recording. I be on that bitch a lot. I used to be on there a lot, like just doing voice journals, like just getting shit off my chest. If I felt like I couldn't talk to nobody, get that shit off your fucking chest and go talk to a fucking psychiatrist. Mental health matters. Cause I'm telling y'all, if I ain't talk to no motherfucking psychiatrist, bitch, I would not be here making these videos. Bitch, I'd be in the ground somewhere. So I think that's it for this video. I love y'all. I didn't even really finish my get ready with me, but it's whatever. I love y'all. I hope that y'all have a marvelous day. Please don't let nobody piss you off, and remember to hold your head up high at all times. Okay? It's Raw and Real signing out.